towards the socket. I do straight up and then I do the socket. And hold it about the same length of time. And if you wanted to, you can even let out more and then do that. And that'll give it more, instead of an L-shaped lash, it'll be more like a C. Oh, popped them right up. Some people have a lot of anxiety about using an eyelash curler, and I get it. I mean, you know, I get it. It is a little intense. I don't know where I just went. Okay, so that was like crickets. All right, so now I'm curling back. Checking time, that's what I was doing. Okay. Yep, I'm going to have to leave in just a minute or two. So, I always sit with my mascara between my legs because it's nice and warm there. I know people like oversharing. Sometimes you can stick it in your armpit. Anything you can do to use your body heat to heat it a little bit, it helps the application. It really does. Where's my little mirror? There's my little mirror. Isn't it the cutest with its little rhinestones? I hope that doesn't bother you when I use that, because I just realized it has a mirror on both sides and it may flash you. Alright, so what I do first, girls, tip it out. Get the tip ends first, so that when you brush through, and there's an eyelash. And some of you may say, see, that's why you shouldn't use eyelash curler or waterproof mascara. Can I tell you, your eyelashes come off all the time. They always come off, and then they grow back in. And they do thin as you get older, just like everything else does. Your skin, your blood, your hairline, everything thins. And there's things you might do to delay it a little, but some of you, that's worth the delay, but it's inevitable. So some people also just have really good genes, and they don't have signs of aging as much as the rest of us, and good for them. And it's not the end of the world to show signs of aging, you know. That's what Cindy Joseph from Boom Cosmetics says. Embrace the signs of aging. You know, it's a banner you wear. The Bible says that a woman's silver hair is a banner. Why? Well, it shows all that you've lived through and you came through, right? So that's first pass. I always do one pass, let it kind of dry so it's getting tacky right now, and then I go to the other eye rather than do 2 coats on the same eye, because you do want it to get a little dry so that when you come back, it's that little tackiness is a good thing. This is a very interesting eye to have, kind of a vanilla color, a goldy, vintage goldy color, and then it's got kind of a green underhue to it, and this baby pink, like almost a lilac or lilac pink. I would never have put this together, but I did, and I like it. I amaze myself. Amaze myself. I bet some of you are going, Beth, well, you would amaze me if you would tell us who won the Valentine's Day, what am I trying to say, tote package, giveaway package. And I do have a lot going on right now. I've been out of town, and I had hoped to get it done before I went out of town. But because my sister is here, and I'm also needing to do some things with her because of my dad's situation, and we're, you know, having to, you know, like I said, have the family meeting later, like right after I record. I've got to go to a family meeting to decide what are we going to do with him next. And you guys, I might even talk about that, because I know that some of you may be at the age, or one day you will be, ladies, where you need to take care of your parent. It is your job and the Lord to take care of your parent, to take care of your whole family. And so, but, you know, you hope that your parents had Medicare, and that they backed it up with something like Blue Cross Blue Shield. That's the best situation. And that they have savings, and that's not true for everybody. My dad was great that way, but then you still have to figure out what to do when they get out of rehab and they're still not able to care for themselves. And people say you put them in assisted living or you put them in a nursing home. Well, first of all, a nursing home is not the best situation. I'm doing a little second pass here for anyone. That's why nobody wants to go to it. And assisted living is not covered by insurance. There are aspects if your parent was in military, but if they weren't, that's it. That it's, you got a monthly, I mean, usually it's a weekly amount, and you can look for things to give you some little discounts, but generally you're paying out of pocket. And we're talking, you know, $70,000-$80,000 a year, and I'm just being honest. So it's like, okay, how am I going to pay for that? Or if you did a care worker in your home around the clock, it's going to be that or half of that, depending on if it's 24-hour care or it's half a day, like during the night or during the day. So it is extremely stressful, and to have that happen to me right after I had, my wreck, being hit by 3 18-wheelers, that didn't help any. So, thank God for my sister, because she has just been the rock of Gibraltar as far as, we both share real feelings. We're not denying them and trying to be so strong. We're being strong in the Lord. She's encouraged me to stay positive. And we're just, doing what we can with the time that we have to be with Dad, and also to take care of his affairs and manage his money the best we can to take care of him. So I'm just telling you, saving for when you get old is very, very important. But, it's a tough thing. It's made me think I don't want to get old. And, but we